Preparing the live stream. And we are live here with you today with CSI, Create a Source of Inspiration, and welcome. We are so happy that you're here. Our desire is that we uplift you and inspire you. Take this short little break just for yourself because you do deserve it. And today we have, of course, my co-host, co-pilot, Colleen is with us in the house, and our very special guest today, coming all the way from the Philippines, is Arlyn Ortega. She is the CEO of Online Work in the Philippines, but she is international, so don't let that get you confused. Arlyn, welcome, welcome. Thank you for coming. We
Hey,
really
Karen.
appreciate it, especially since it's 3 a.m. where you are.
My pleasure. Thank you so much for inviting me here. Super excited for today.
Yes, and as always, we love to be able to get different perspectives from different individuals of what inspiration is, what does it mean to them? Because a lot of people think you have to be blissed out or be on a mountaintop meditating before you get inspiration. But the truth of it
Mm,
is, inspiration happens every day
yeah,
when you're attuned
absolutely.
for it to receive it.
Mm,
So we know there's somebody out there that this is going to resonate with. And so, Arlyn, the big question is, what is inspiration to you?
um, Inspiration for me is first is being a leader and also a provider for my son. And the truth is, I'm not that super inspired every day, but I have a system in place. So even though I'm not motivated that day, I have a system in place. I need to show up. That's actually what inspires me. I need to show up as a leader for my business, and also I still work, so I need to show up as a leader for my job. And inspired or not, sick, sometimes you need to work or lead. Even though you're sick, as long as you have the system and and your work ethics, I think, yeah, that inspires me a lot. And to be able to really support my team and to teach them and to help them, find opportunities to meet, their perfect client to work with, that shares their value. That's really important for me. I think that's really inspiring for me to,
And
that's
how
my
does
purpose.
that inspire you? I mean, what do you feel when you're able to? First off, folks, she has an incredible team. I can personally attest to that. Um,
Thank you.
so we're very blessed for some of them to be joining us. Um, but here's the question I want to ask you with that. What inspires you when you see them become inspired?
Oh, yeah. Well, that's a great question. So it really depends on, the people. So I'm very selective when I, select someone to work with, and also, for my VAs. Want to make sure that I also want to learn, like, what motivates them, what inspires them. Is it money? Is it family? Is it,
Mhm.
um, career? So if to answer your question, what inspires me? Oh,
When,
like,
okay, when they get
mm,
inspired and start to
mm,
ignite,
mm.
how do you feel
Oh, how do I feel
that?
about it? Well, actually, I feel proud to see that they are inspired. because um in my in the work culture of my business, I make sure that it's not all transactional. I make sure that you know they know that they can come to me if they're not feeling okay, if they're not inspired. And just to share, I'm actually a certified NLP practitioner and also licensed hypnotherapist. So I inform them that anytime that they feel, you know, heaviness, or they're not inspired, or they have any mental health issues, that I'm actually here. They trust me. And so when I see them inspired, it actually makes me feel genuinely happy for them.
And let me ask you this. Now, you in the beginning were just working on your own,
Mm.
but something inspired you to open up and create this business to have these wonderful VAs. And so what happened?
Okay. What inspires me to create my own team? Is that right?
What happened from you
Mhm.
going from, okay, I'm going to take this on. I see that people need help with it and I want to
Mm.
help the individuals. That's great. But then you went beyond that.
Mm.
And for going beyond that, something had to inspire you. Some spark had to happen in order to say, I need to take this further. So, what's the story behind that?
All right. Thank you.
Putting you on the spot.
Yeah, actually, that's a great question. I really appreciate it. So, just a quick background before I answer that. I've been an operations manager for over 9 years already. So, um, and I know for a fact that I'm great with dealing with a team. Working with a team and also handling multi-million company. So, what inspires me to like build a team for myself is I know for a fact that I can do it. I have a huge network of people that want to, work from home, because it's, here in the Philippines, can't
Yeah.
even, explain it. It's really hard, the traffic and all. And so there are a lot of Filipinos who'd like to stay at home. And it's actually like a super blessing, special for me. I'm a single mom. I got to work while I'm being with my kid. So I'm like super grateful of that. And there's a lot of Filipinos who'd like to have the same opportunity. So I have the huge network of people that would love to work from home. I have also people in the US and also, internationally, would also actually seek help from me. So like, you know, how do I hire people in the Philippines, or so I keep on getting this opportunity. So I get this, divine download, that I'd say, that what, I have all the resources and experience that I need to create this team, and to be able to, uplift and help people and give this opportunity to, both VAs and also the clients who need help. So I am actually super grateful to be like their bridge.
Mhm.
And
Exactly.
yeah, and having the experience as an operations manager, building systems, making sure it's organized, and also HR experience as well. So I think you know
And she
it
does
act-
make you get organized, guys, by the way. She really does.
yeah. Thank you.
No
Yeah,
sliding
so
on that, no sliding on that one. I can attest to that.
yeah. So yeah, every all of the experiences and the people that I meet, I believe that it really prepared me for this opportunity. I'm super
Oh,
grateful.
well, that's very true. You know, a lot of people do forget that the paths that we take throughout our life, the journey we travel, that there are so many gems that we forgot that we acquired that could create something so beautiful and brand new. But what I'm hearing at the core of that about the inspirational part, number one, a mom and want to be able to work and be with her son. So it feels like to me that part of the inspirational drive was definitely family to keep that beautiful connection. And then from family, the people that we actually do work with, whether they're part of our team, they're part of our clients, they still become a family to us. And so I feel the base underneath all of this is family values coming together with all your sets of experiences that something sparked to
Mhm.
say, wait a minute, I've been doing this, and this. I can put it together. I've done stuff. I've done bigger stuff. Of course I could do this. And isn't that the beauty, though, when we reflect back on actually what we have accomplished in our life that we kind of minimized once we passed it and forget
Mhm.
everything we had endured to make it happen? And then all of a sudden it's, oh, I've already done that. That alone starts to empower you to step
Mhm.
out a little broader from what you started to get accustomed to in your life. So, dreams are there for us to build. We're dream makers, we're creative beings, we're divine creations to create. And so, that knowingness of what you did in the past certainly empowered you to create something bigger and beautiful beyond just your singular family unit into your expansive family, which of course I'm very proud to be part of.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm also really I'm glad that you're proud of the family. Uh I really love how you, yes, like summarize it all. Yeah. Um uh I just want to say, as well, as an operations manager, I got to set the culture of the companies that I work for, and I'm just like super glad that I'm doing it for my own business now. And you're actually absolutely right. It's like family. So yeah, we have set of rules, we have systems, but it's not like, all transactional, like corporate thing. It's a family that, we have genuine concern for each other. They can, reach out to me whenever we have fun while working. So I think that's like, how you explain it, it's like crystal 100%.
Well,
Thank you.
and it is true to be able to have that factor of fun in what you do.
Mm,
Because the truth of it is, find something you love to do, and then
mm,
it doesn't become work anymore. Sure, there are challenges, and yes, we need structure,
mm,
okay, to get some things done, but it is not to be ironclad because we all need space to breathe and
yeah.
be our own expression. And I just love that. And I love what you've done with your team. And I certainly know how you do work. And of course, Colleen is family. I'm not excluding Colleen one bit. Um, so yeah, so if we were to give a little gem to the audience, what would you say if there's something that maybe if they have kind of like a little idea, but they're not so sure about taking a few steps forward,
Mm.
and they're going, yeah, but it's more than a wish because they still feel it inside, even though they're not taking the steps yet.
Mm.
What little pearl of wisdom would you like to share with them?
All right. So if they're unsure if they want to hire a team or not, is that?
No, any dream, anything.
Oh, okay. Well, I I believe that you will always have the vision in your head. It's like a thought that could, well, probably while you're working or walking, anything that you'll have that thought that, hey, maybe I should start this, maybe I should do this. But then again, you have that voice always. We don't know if that voice is when, like, you created that when you were young or when you had this trauma or experience. That voice always say that you're not good enough, you can't do that. But you need to be you need to face that voice somehow. I actually had that voice for a long for the longest time. I'm sorry, I'm getting emotional. I had that voice for the longest time, Karina, and I got to fight that voice because I I I I worked for so long. I was a manager for so long, but when it's for me, when I really wanted to start an agency for a longest time, but there's always that voice, right?
Mhm.
It's stopping you. I got to face that voice and then tell that voice that, hey, I can do this. I've been I've been managing companies for the longest time. I'm good with people. I have a good heart. I know system. I'm organized, and I'm worth it, right? And so I got to fight that voice. So my pearl, my gem, probably my advice is for you to have that thought. You will have that voice, that gremlin, the negative voice inside your head. Talk to that voice and then fight it. Right? Because sometimes, Karina, we don't know if that voice is actually either it's a negative voice or it's something that is trying to take care of you somehow.
Well,
Like,
that's very true, but that's where I come
mm,
in. I
mm,
help people differentiate and
mm,
build up their intuition and get to understand what is being said to them and how to shift that as
mm,
well as because it isn't the tendency seems to be it's always easier to do something for somebody else,
mm,
and we seem to be braver to do it for
yeah.
somebody else and really don't question it. We just stay in
Mm,
motion and we learn and we do, and it's great. And then when we're stopped and we face with ourselves, and it's like the buck stops here. Oh, wait a minute. What was I thinking? Everybody sooner or later
mm,
gets hit with that voice. And it could be
mm,
a small time or it could be years,
yeah.
but it's still a voice to acknowledge for sure.
Mm, mm,
And then once you acknowledge it, and it's a wonderful thing, and thank you because you did
mm,
protect me
exactly.
for so long, right?
Mm,
But now we can do something more because we already
mm,
have.
exactly. Yeah.
And so, yes, so don't run away from the voice, people.
Mm,
Stay in face and embrace the voice,
mm,
but it doesn't mean it's your truth now.
I love that. Exactly.
It was your truth then.
Mm.
It's
And
different.
I love the fact that you say that you need to say thank you to the voice 100%. If that's protecting you for so long, say thank you. I got this now. I'm ready. Thank you for
Mhm.
protecting me the whole time. Then yeah, I love what you said.
And
I
it,
agree.
it is very true when we start to tell the universe we're ready.
Mm,
And there is an expression, if you're really not, you fake it till you make it. Part of it is to start to go through the motions, start to follow a system, small little micro steps that are going to get you there, because every time you take that step, that's a confirmation that the other voice that was speaking, it's starting to dilute what the meaning behind it is. And so you can just put your focus that direction, and the rest happens organically.
mm,
But it is about embracing and sending it off with love and light, because the expression, the more you resist, it will persist. We also know that's very true. So, so ignoring, pushing and going away, focus over there. Well, the universe is going to have something happen, and it's
mm,
usually not the best thing, uh, physically. That's my thing. When we really don't listen, when it's time for the opening. So, and also definitely 1000% get support in the area in which you want to start to explore, because
absolutely.
that alone will help you not put your focus on past negative speak or past protective speak. Somebody will have your back, have your hand, and help
Mm,
you keep moving forward until you can do that on your own. So obviously a very strong believer in support systems. I've had mentors my whole life, especially in the ancient energy, spiritual healing arts. And yet everything else I need to learn, I make sure I have the mentors who know what they're doing, and learn from there, and then take the parts that are me and figure out the system that works.
mm,
So, with that wonderfulness, um, we will make sure that our lens information is put in the description. In a month or two, we're going to have Arlyn back with holistic health on topic, which is an hour. And we're going to go into what it's like and where the needs are for VA assistance. Because this day and age, we need some level of virtual presence.
mm,
And Colleen helps immensely with that, with her digital media directorship. I'm going to call it directorship because
Love it.
it's more than just creating a piece, it's directing how it goes and how it moves. There are many facets and so many beautiful people out there that we love to be able to help you. We're here for you. We have an ability to answer a lot of questions for you. And please look into us if anything resonates for you. But you'll always be able to find us and information. And Colleen's starting to put together a playlist here on YouTube, which I don't, guys, know what that really means. But then you'll be able to go to, just if you just need an uplift and inspiration, here are the shows. If you need detailed information about certain topics, here are the shows. So she'll put that information out, because I trust her to do that, because I don't know. That's not my thing. My thing is shifting your energy and being a clarity activist for you. So, with that, we're going to send you off with so much love. Thank you for being here. Know that you are a bright light, even though you may not see it at this very moment. go ahead and go to the mirror and look into your eyes in the mirror and say, "You are amazing, and I love you." That is powerful medicine to do. So until next time, we're sending you all off with love and blessings.
Thank you.
Thank you for being with us.
Appreciate it. My pleasure.